Hi, I'm Teresa Rashid with EAG-TV. A victory for the state of Arizona could open the door for more school choice options in other states. That's because in April of 2011, the U.S. Supreme Court dismissed a lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of an Arizona statute that gives state residents tax credits for contributions they make to school tuition organizations. Tim Keller with the Arizona chapter of the Institute for Justice talked with us over the phone to discuss the U.S. Supreme Court decision.
For 10 years, Arizona Scholarship Tuition Tax Credit Program has been under a cloud based on this constitutional litigation, and it is now abundantly clear that the program is constitutional and that it's going to remain on the books, and all of those children who have been relying on those scholarship funds can now rest assured that taxpayers can donate to school tuition organizations, and those organizations can turn around and issue scholarships to those families to attend the schools of their choice.
Keller says he's been defending this program for more than a decade.
We have been litigating this particular case for over 10 years. The program was originally adopted in 1997. The teachers' unions filed a challenge to the program in state courts, and the Arizona Supreme Court upheld the program in 1999. And then in 2000, the ACLU turned around and filed another lawsuit in February of 2000, and we have been fighting that case up and down the federal system for over 10 years.
Last year, EAG spoke with Keller at a conference in San Francisco. He explained why Arizona needed this program.
Well, for the last 10 years, the state of Arizona has been working to increase parental choice in education. It's done things like break down geographic boundaries so that parents can go to any public school in the state that they choose. It's done things like authorize charter schools, which are publicly funded schools, often operated by nonprofit or for-profit organizations, but that are exempt from a lot of the typical regulations that schools have to face. It enacted a scholarship tax credit program to bring private schools into the mix of educational options that parents have. And that program allows taxpayers to give charitable contributions to school tuition organizations that turn around and use those charitable donations to give scholarships to kids to attend private schools, particularly to families who could otherwise not afford the tuition.
Keller believes the U.S. Supreme Court made the right decision for children.
For over 27 years, the United States Supreme Court has said repeatedly that states may enact educational aid programs and allow religious providers to operate on the same level as non-religious providers as long as it's parents who are making the choice where they want to direct that educational aid. So I'm very confident that the U.S. Supreme Court is going to uphold this program because it does nothing more than give parents the opportunity to independently select either a religious or non-religious private school alongside all of the other options they already have, including public, charter, or homeschooling.
He says the Supreme Court's ruling empowers parents.
Parental choice in education is one of the most exciting avenues for education reform in the nation today. It provides accountability where accountability matters the most, in the hands of parents and children. It gives them the opportunity, it empowers them to choose the educational alternative that's best suited to meet their child's unique educational needs.
Keller says with this latest ruling, the opponents of school choice may abandon efforts to challenge school choice programs under the federal Constitution. But he says those working to expand choice cannot rest because he believes opponents will now turn to state courts. Keller tells us the Institute for Justice will be there to fight for successful school choice programs. Teresa Rashid, EAG-TV.